female gin. Ooh, Pete's got us a hydrate. Thank you very much, Pete. Hi, Pete. Hi, Tony. Hi, anybody else that is there in the old chat. Got some water straight in. There we go. Quality tap water. It's not what it says it is on the side of the bottle at all. Hi, John the Templar. How are you doing? Quality, high quality H2O. That's right.
Oh, John, have you changed the colour of your name just to confuse me? Or has it always been bright yellow?
It's purple on my screen.
Purple on your screen, red on that screen, and yellow in the main screen. And so is Tony's. Maybe it's just having a jolly good change up. Because mine's always red, and I believe that Pete is always pink because we have set our colours. Because, you know, we're cool kids like that. But if you haven't set your colour, then it changes it, depending on what screen you're looking at. It just gives you a random colour. And John and Tony today are bright yellow! The same colour as that cheese that Pete's randomly put on there.
Cheese?
Yeah, there's little stinky cheese emotes. Cheese!
Yeah, see. John says he hasn't changed anything. So today we're going to be painting Ashana, and we're going to paint her red. So she is a genie, and I'm going to start off with some Reaper Rusty Red. So I'm going to paint her skin red, and we're going to paint her outfit in some gold, I think. So, how are we all today? Hope you all had a great day. Hope you've had a great week, really. We've not spoken to anybody since last week. It's been a bit weird. Had a couple of things over the weekend. Had ChillCon. Been working in the shop. Had a game of bolt action with one of our customers. Because it was bolt action day. That was pretty cool, even though I lost. And yeah, ChillCon was great.
John says, I don't know how to change my colour. It's very easy, John. I'm on a computer. I don't know how you do it on a phone, but on a computer, you know, you type in your message and there's a little icon at the side, either a star or a video camera or something like that. And if you hover over it, it says chat identity. If you click on that and scroll down slightly, you can change your global name colour, and then it is always that colour.
I see.
Tony says, how did it go, the bolt action?
Bolt action was okay. We were hoping, obviously, for a few more players. Just spotted something a little risque with this lady. So I thought this is probably better than it was. I'll get back to bolt action in a second, but I'll tell you about this. So I thought that looking at the front of the figure, that this lady was wearing kind of a little bikini type thing, and this would be her legs. But now it makes sense because I've looked at the back and seen that she hasn't got any definition on her bottom. So she's obviously got a skirt on, which is better than I thought it was because I was worried about painting her bum. So she's just going to keep falling out of that. We'll just discard that. Yeah, good. Siege of Sicily went absolutely terribly for the Americans. They completely failed to oust the Italian troops from the objectives, and were repulsed by the valiant Italian defenders. Basically, I tried to use a very elite paratrooper force, which has served me well in previous games of bolt action, and unfortunately against the valiant Italian defenders, my strategies and, most importantly, dice rolls failed miserably. So we didn't do very well at all, unfortunately. Mrs MLG has left us because the dog is being very, very strange. So she's gone to try and get him to show her what's wrong. Hi Red Snail, how are you going? Excuse me. We just had fajitas for tea. Now, fajitas, if anyone might remember from the stream previously, we described fajitas. We don't have fajitas with onions and all that sort of stuff. Or indeed beef. We have chicken and mushrooms in our home-cooked fajitas. And so we've just had that for tea before we come in, and it always makes me a little burpy, so I do apologise, everybody. You don't really need to know that, but just in case. She's a genie, so I thought that her derriere was made of clouds, said Kuronoko. Hi, Kuronoko. Yeah, that's possibly entirely true. I was thinking that I would do this bit red and then kind of fade it into a smoky colour and have it coming out of the lamp. So, yeah, I don't know. So, yeah, maybe your derriere is made of clouds. Tony says, Mussolini won the day. Yeah, he did. And Gizmo, hashtag pro streamer. I was just describing that you've gone off to investigate what's up with Giz.
I don't know what's wrong with him. He's being absolutely ridiculous. It's a good job you're here, because he's acting like there's somebody else in the house, and if I was here on my own, I might be getting a bit frightened by now. He keeps just staring at things that aren't there and then running past stuff like someone's shot him, right? And now he's just sat in his bed in the other room. I don't know what's wrong with him.
No, it's been a bit weird.
I've also got nothing to paint.
Haven't you?
No. Just sat here. You're all going to have to talk to me, I haven't got nothing to paint.
You could start building your black coach.
I'm frightened to build my black coach. He's crying again now. What's wrong with
I don't know, darling.
Yeah, you'll have to talk to everybody else.
Okay. So yeah, I think because that's what I'd originally planned to do. We're just going to power through, and we're going to paint the bottom half with a bit of red, and then I'm going to fade that in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to blast all this down red all the way down, and then we're going to fade it into smoky colours, and that's going to be what's coming out of the lamp. And then we're just going to ignore the fact that her sword... Hi Sharon, how you doing? Ignore the fact that her sword is kind of covering over her bottom and is clearly stapled just to her bum.
Did you have his picture?
I don't think we did. Hey pup, what's up? I don't think we did. We'll have to do it later. Don't let us forget, everybody. We need to take a photo of the dog after the stream.
Some of you may know that every week on a Saturday normally, take a photo of me holding Gizmo, who is now very heavy, so that we can see how much he's grown since we got him. And we forgot this weekend because you weren't here.
No.
And I just forgot. John says, Black Coach, yeah, you know, the Games, I don't need a kiss, dog. Games Workshop, Black Coach. I have one, but I'm too scared to put it together.
Gizmo is currently being a massive baby.
He is being a massive baby. He's sat on my knee, he's got his paws around my neck, facing me, giving me a big hug. I've got no idea what the matter with him is. What's wrong? Talking of doggies behaving strangely, Millie climbed upstairs last night. I was woken at 2 in the morning with a wet nuzzling and licking of my ear. She wanted a wee. Aww. At least she told you and didn't just wheel on the floor. There's a a wild Pokemon in chat. I wonder if it's going to thunder and you can hear it coming.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it is raining slightly.
It's been warm, hasn't it? So the air pressure might have been building up to something.
Or maybe he's just missed you and he wanted to see you and you're painting.
Yeah, maybe. Don't think so, though. He didn't come and sit with me while I was cooking, like he normally does when he sits behind me. So I'm cooking, normally. Yeah. Normally working at.
Mighty 359, hello Mighty 359, Sir Lance Brush Mighty 359, Grin Mighty 359, Sir Lance Mighty 359, High Cat.
That's awesome.
Thank you very much. 359. 300.
That's awesome. Thank you very much for subscribing. Yeah, we're ready for some rain. Our lawn is going. Rain, please. Let me absorb some water. Yeah. Right. So what do you call it? I think I was going to do her hair black.
That looks like a really browny red on the screen.
It's rusty red. If I hold it up, it is very red. I would describe it as a pillar box red. Yeah, I would definitely. So on there, obviously the contrast is a little strange. It looks a very orangey kind of colour, but it is very red. So yeah, there we go. So it looks very orangey, but it isn't. It's definitely like a pillar box red. It's called rusty red. A Celagor has been caught by John the Templar and Pete the Hydrator.
Whoop whoop. Connie says, Mel's never goes upstairs as she can't get back down again. So I had to carry a 25-kilogram bulldog back downstairs.
Oh no!
Thankfully we don't have any stairs, so we're alright.
Nightmare. Yeah, cool. Hi Moxie, how you doing? Hope all is good. And Weekend Geek. Hi Weekend Geek. Right, so we're just going to block in a little bit of colour. What I'm going to do is the bits that I'm going to do gold later on, which is this little bit of bikini type stuff going on. I'm going to undercoat those blacks so that when I paint them gold, that's going to hopefully take a bit better. So I'm not going to be overly neat. I might go over slightly onto the red because we're just going to power through. So this is Reaper Pure Black, which is a nice matte black. Just going to colour those bits in. Hi Vemanaqua, how are you doing? And thank you John the Templar for feeding Pando from the Pet Cafe. Oh, and Crafty Gobbo has subbed to the channel. Thank you very much, Crafty Gobbo. It's yeah, well, it's Pando seems to be a little bit more on the ball than Twitch is, because Twitch hasn't told us yet. But there we go. Look, see, Pando knows.
Hello.
Hi, Crafty. How you doing? So yeah, awesome. Everything's awesome.
Everything is awesome.
Yeah, everything is cool when you're part of a team. We unloaded the van after the weekend this morning, and then the boys packed everything away, got it all sorted, while I manned the shop, which was cool.
Ooh, look, there could be a hype train. Still not particularly sure what that means. But possibility of hype train. Woo,
Whoop whoop.
all aboard.
What have I done? What have I done today? So I've done some emails. I've ordered some cool stuff. Don't know. Talk to a lot of customers. Talk to some new folks who are going to come down to our game nights on Thursday night.
Oh, you've not told me that.
Well,
Not
if I
told me nothing.
yeah, but if I'd told you earlier on, then it wouldn't have been like fresh in my mind.
Do the bird dance to celebrate. Get to shake your wings like this. Oh, you're rubbish. You never do it when you're younger.
Thank you very much, John. That's extremely kind of you.
Oh, he's gifted Sharon a sub.
That's awesome.
That is
Thank
really
you.
Nice, thank you, John. It's very, very kind. Very,
Yeah.
very.
So we're even closer to the hype train
I
thing
think it's
now.
gone now. I don't understand it.
Yeah.
I'm rubbish. I don't know anything.
Yeah. I've
All
all
purple stars now. Woo.
so yeah, some new folks who are excited to come to Thursday night games nights. That should be good.
What are they into playing?
What was that? What was that?
John's cheering.
John's cheered us with some bits. Thank you very much, John. Extremely kind of you.
This is really weird having nothing to paint.
You've got a cupboard full of things that you can paint. You want to paint me some Tyranids?
No.
Do you want to paint some Space Marines?
Absolutely not.
Do you want to paint some Bushido Goblins?
But you do them blue, don't you? And they
Yeah.
won't match if I do one.
Why?
Because they won't be the same as yours.
Yeah.
It's
Do you-
alright. It's all you carry on. You were telling us about these people and
Do you want to paint my Death Jester?
Oh, Kuroko's got a burning question.
Alright.
I don't want to paint your Death Jester because you keep trying to make me paint that thing.
Yeah.
And I painted your, what's it, majiggies, your Harlequins, and you haven't even used them.
I'm going to use them on Thursday. That's why I needed
You've
this.
got to paint these, I need to get a gear in. Yeah, months ago, still not paid.
I'm using him on Thursday. That's why I need my Death Jester.
Crafting Convert says, blue goblins. It's just not right. Konoko says, any word, are we all ready for this?
Yeah.
Any word on the green stuff world?
Yes, actually, yes. And I was going to mention it out loud earlier on. So today I got an email. First of all, I found an email in my inbox from UPS saying your delivery is rearranged. So first of all, what I have to say is that every day for the last week I've been receiving an email saying your Green Stuff World order is due for delivery tomorrow. So I've been getting an email from UPS. And we know that it's not coming tomorrow because they haven't sent me another email that says you need to pay us X amount of pounds for customs and import duty. Right. So today I received an email that said your delivery has been rescheduled and it's coming tomorrow between 12 and 3. And I thought, that's a lie, because I've had that already. So then I happened to look in the junk folder of my email to find an email from Green Stuff World themselves saying, we know that you're having some problems getting hold of your order because UPS are being a bit silly with it. And we're trying to get it sorted out. But maybe if you email them as well, and they sent me a link to the UPS department that they've been dealing with. Maybe if you email them as well, we might be able to get it to you. Right. So, clicked on the email, and basically, it told me to ring them. So, I rang UPS and spoke to somebody who was trying to be helpful, I think. And the person at UPS said, what seems to be the problem? And I fully explained that there's 6 large boxes and that they weigh X amount of kilograms each and all the rest of it, and that it says that they're due for delivery and they're not being sent out for delivery, and explained all the whys and wherefores. And then that person said, oh yes, I can see that it's due for delivery tomorrow. And I said, I know it's not coming tomorrow because that's what it said for the last week. Are you sure it's coming tomorrow? No. No, because what I can see on my system that you can't see on your tracking link is that it's still being held by UK Customs, and they're not going to release it until they've decided that they've got all the paperwork. So what paperwork do they need? I can't see that bit of information. Are you the sender? No, I've already told you. I'm the receiver. The sender are Green Stuff World. They're in Spain. It's already cleared customs in Spain and France, and now you've brought it to the UK and you've decided that you're not doing anything else with it. I can't really do much else apart from mark it for priority clearing to try and get it to you as soon as possible. Okay. Can I help you with anything else today, sir? No, I guess not. Guess I'll just wait till you've finished messing about with it. So, unfortunately, it says it's coming tomorrow. It's not coming tomorrow. We know it's not coming tomorrow. Probably won't come this week because UPS, as Crafty says there, are the very unhelpful posting service. Now, the next order that we have submitted to Green Stuff World is about double the size, because we took this order into account and then thought, well, if they're going to mess us about, then we're going to order everything that we really need and what have you, and we'll just try and get it sorted. So when Green Stuff World get it ready for shipping, I'm going to speak to them about sending it with a different courier, because this is ridiculous. Other companies that buy their stuff from Green Stuff World must be experiencing the same frustration and tribulations that we are, and if not, why not? It can't just be Mighty Lancer that has this kind of debacle every time we order something from Green Stuff World. It's ridiculous, absolutely ridiculous, and I can't understand, like, how can it just be UPS that has problems with UK customs? It's stupid. We had part of our order because it contained some spray paints. And that was sent with DPD, and we've had that for a month. That's part of the same order, but DPD just brought it, sent me an email. You owe us like this much money for import duty. Do you want us to sort that out for you? Send us the money, we'll sort it. It got delivered the next day. Absolutely fantastic. UPS. UPS just go,
Is that how you feel inside when anybody says Green Stuff World?
Yeah. Yeah. UPS go, yeah, we've got your parcel. We've got your parcels. Yeah, all 6 of them. We might deliver them tomorrow. Yeah, I think maybe we might just hang on to them for another couple of weeks. And then the last time this happened ridiculously like this, where they didn't deliver it for weeks, that was when we ended up getting bits of guitar and other stuff in amongst our delivery because they'd clearly run into it with the forklift or something and destroyed several people's orders. And we got some stuff that we've used on the dog's paws. They sent us that, didn't they? That was part of
We got something for a guitar, which we gave to my dad because he plays guitar. We got creaming balm for a dog's paws, so we used that on the dog. Yeah. But it's like, I'd rather have just got the order on time. But like you said, they clearly run into a whole pallet worth of stuff somehow, and then had to find other cardboard boxes and just scoop stuff up off the floor and bung them into anybody's box. It was absolutely shocking. Moxie's cheering with little puppies.
Thank you, Moxie. That is very, very kind. Very, very kind.
Tony says, speaking of, I think we should just call them that shan't be named. Green Stuff World. Can I get an order in for Green Stuff World diamond stencils, please? Did you sort out Tony's other request that you were looking up?
Which one?
I don't know.
Professor Snape.
Was it Professor Snape?
Yeah,
the last one.
So I think the last one was Professor Snape. Professor Snape is still available. The only downside with Professor Snape, I can't remember if I mentioned this last week. The only downside with Professor Snape is he is available as part of a multi-pack, which also includes 3 other Hogwarts professors. So we can get Snape for you, Mr. Howell, but he comes with 3 other miniatures, and he is about £25. So if you would like one, I can most certainly order you one. Pack of Hogwarts professors. Just let us know. And almost certainly, yes, you can have diamond stencils. However, you know, I can't guarantee how long it might take to get here. What was I going to say? I don't know. Can't remember. Oh, go on. You go.
Coronoko says, would it help if I phoned them too? Yeah, everybody phone them and go, oi!
Yeah.
Get that in now.
You've got a package.
Stop messing about. Beeman says to Tony, chilling like a villain. Oh,
Thank you very much.
Cheer us up, look, with the bunny. I do like that little bunny that spins around with the balloon. I know that we picked all these icons to show up, but I do like that one. It's cute. Thank you, John. Post my latest product in Discord, says Beeman. Want to give me some magical shield pointers? So Tony's going to have a look at Beeman's latest project.
And Koronoko's caught a bag on.
Crafty says, be quicker to go and pick it up and claim the trip as a business expense. Don't give him ideas, Crafty.
Well, I have mentioned that I might do that before, because
he has mentioned that before.
Yeah, because it's ridiculous.
Konoko says, I had a FedEx package from Poland. Ricocheted around Europe for 2 weeks, and then they left it on our doorstep. They're ace, aren't they? It's a load of rhubarb. Sharon says, to be honest, lately shipping between EU and UK is so rubbish. It takes my package double or triple the time to go to EU than USA, Asia or Australia. Tony says, that's fine, I can live with that. Yes, please, on the Snape.
Right, excellent.
It takes 3 days from US to UK, says Pete. So there you go. Tony says, we should all go raspberry bit on UPS. I don't think I'd look very nice in a string vest.
I think it could be a good look for you.
John says, I ordered a book from Canada. It took forever.
Yeah, it's been a while since I ordered anything from those.
The dog's nicked the clean washing out of the washing machine. And
what?
guess whose socks he's stolen?
Mine.
Yes.
Because he always steals and destroys my socks. He hates me. Absolutely hates me. Doesn't let me sleep in the morning. Comes and stands on my head. Even when he comes to annoy you, he swishes his tail in my face. Yeah, those socks, those glamorous dotty socks there. Those ones.
Look, John's flooding the screen with little gizmos now.
Nah,
like he's on his side. There's no point in coming over now, mate. No. You're in bad books now. It's like, why? Why? What have I done? You'll have to go and say sorry to your dad. I'll say sorry to Daddy.
Hey, pup. I don't know.
Is it only Monday?
What?
Is it Monday? Is that what day it is?
It is Monday. Monday all day.
Monday, it's been Monday. I've been painting forever. I've decided that our hallway is some kind of time loop. I think that like there's something sci-fi going off in our hallway because there's no way it should be taking me this long to paint it, and it's ridiculous, and everything keeps going wrong. So I keep just dropping everything in the paint and tripping over stuff, and it's just ridiculous.
Yeah, I got a text message this afternoon that said I don't want to play anymore.
it. You keep laughing.
Well, I offered to come home and help.
Oh, yeah, like I'm going to do that. Yeah, come on, because I'm sulking because I don't like painting.
Smashed the living room out in 2 days. It's taken you 3 days to paint the hallway.
It's because of the colour paint, and I'm not quite sure I like it even. Yeah. It's taken like a ridiculous length of time, and I still don't even know if I like it. But
well, it's too late now.
It's a rubbish paint, and it's not going on very well. Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't care. It's staying forever. It's never been painted again. But I'm not sure that I actually like it.
When we were stood in the shop, and the lady that mixed the paint for us said, like, oh, well, you know, orange really takes a couple of coats. Oh, right, sorry. Was it top secret?
No.
You can do a big reveal. Okay. Yeah, it takes can take a couple of coats. Works best.
Six coats. Works, still not right.
Yeah, works best over like a grey undercoat and all this sort of thing. We're looking at each other going like, yeah, we paint yellow and orange all the time. We know it's rubbish. I didn't know if you'd posted progress pictures, you see, so dropped it.
I have now, Koronoko. Koronoko says, did you prime it first? I have now. The walls that I hadn't painted before have been primed with Egyptian cotton because we've got lots of that kicking around from past projects.
Yeah.
But it's just taking forever. I think they do it on purpose. I think B&Q do it on purpose so you have to go and buy some more. So yeah, sulking. And as you will all know in the Discord, we picked to do the hallway because all of our rooms need doing. They haven't been done for like 11 years. We picked to do the hallway because I didn't have to move any furniture, and with me being here on my own, I didn't have to move, you know, heavy, because our sofa's ridiculous size, or cupboards or anything like that, wardrobes and stuff. I didn't have to move anything. But what I didn't consider was the 8 doors that are in our hallway, and the picture rail, and all the door frames, etc., of course, that go with the doors. And the skirting board, and I hate, it's like my pet hate of decorating, is glossing. And guess what you have to do with doors, and picture rails, and skirting boards? Oh, that's right, you've got to gloss them. To rub them all down, clean them all up and gloss them. It's like, this is ridiculous. Whose ludicrous idea was this?
But on the good side, the plus side, you've done it while Little Miss isn't here.
Fanoka says maybe you should use contrast. Yeah, I think that would have been cheaper and easier. We'll just contrast paint it. Somebody suggested in Discord you could spray paint it. Just spray paint it on. That might have been quite fun. So what colours are you doing, Eugenie? Red and black? Is this like Mighty Lancer game colours?
Yeah. So no, she's red. She's red, and her hair's going to be black, but her outfit's going to be gold, and I'm going to do her little bits of material with this blue that I've just got out here. So I'm just getting base colours on, ready for a bit more elaborate stuff.
And why are you painting this genie red?
Because Goblin Inspiration's theme this month is red. So and I wanted to do something. Plus, I wanted to paint this mini for a while actually. So it's a change from Tyranids and Space Marines. So I thought we'd give her a go. I did think about painting a piece of terrain. I've got a bit of 40k terrain that I thought could look pretty good in red. Could do some rusty weathering on it and all that sort of jazz. And then I thought, no, because we've been doing lots of like 40k and GW type stuff. So we're gonna give this lady a go. Been meaning to paint her for ages. Was a toss-up between this and another Jin figure from WizKids that I've also been fancying painting, but she looked a lot more fun than the other guy. Plus he had two massive swords that are he's like a whirling dervish type thing, if anybody knows the mini, a particular figure. And I thought that might be harder to utilise in a game if I get running an RPG session at any point. So this lady would fit in easier. That's what I was thinking.
So what you're trying to tell us that she's got the green squirrel?
Maybe.
You're listening, Wicked D. Apparently. We were never going to find it because he hadn't even painted the figure yet. For those that don't know, Wicked D and ourselves were playing Pathfinder. We've never played RPGs before in person. I've never played an RPG before at all. And Nathan was teaching us how to play or running an adventure for us in Pathfinder. And our mission was to find this green squirrel, which we never found. And then we haven't played for absolutely ages, have we?
No.
Well, did we start before COVID or?
No, it was like kind of during, wasn't it, when we were...
Oh, because we did it like over the computer and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember.
And then, yeah. So, but then we got dogs and stuff. And then we've not really had a great deal of spare time.
Koronoko says, I have that mini, the one with the swords. He almost decimated our Pathfinder crew. Wicked D is sulking because Wicked D didn't get a genie from us because she's a big meanie. And it hasn't arrived yet in the post, which is rubbish. I must admit, even though you didn't buy it from us, you still should have had it by now from whoever it was that you got it from, basically.
Why? Where have you got a mini from?
It's like I think it's like a 3D printed thing, as far as I can figure. So I don't know if it's on like Etsy or something like that. But I'm sure she'll tell us. Sure, she'll advertise somewhere else for us. Now I hope it turns up soon, because that's rubbish, isn't it, when you're waiting for something and it's not coming.
It is. Like we've just been whinging about green stuff.
Well, weren't here for us whinging about green stuff. Well, I don't think she was here when we said that we were getting Snape for Tony either.
Yeah.
She's just snuck in now, you see.
I see. Right. Just going to touch a bit of this red I've rubbed off because I am clumsy. And she keeps jumping out of the painting handle, so I'm just going to sort that bit out and put her back in the painting. In fact, I think I'm going to get one of the chunkier painting handles. You alright, my lovely? Let's see if she'll stay in this one or whether she's going to keep on jumping out.
So that's the thing then. Are you double dipping with your genie?
Double dipping?
Yeah. So you painted it red because Goblin Inspiration theme for the month of August is red.
Right.
Yeah. I have told him that right, haven't I? Everybody? It is red, isn't it? So you were doing it for your Goblin Inspiration. You can find out more about Goblin Inspiration on the Goblin Squire's Twitter page and also our Discord. There's lots of information about it in there. So the theme for that is red, but then the theme for Farival and Friends is Genie.
Yes.
So are you double dipping?
Yes, I'm double dipping. Yes, I am double dipping. Yes.
Did you realise you were doing?
Well, I knew that there was a reason that I was looking for a genie model. I just couldn't remember what that reason was.
You daft.
I'd vaguely remembered it, but then I'd forgotten. It's been a long weekend. I've been up early on Saturday and then had to get up at 4:30 on Saturday morning.
Very early, and then you went to bed at 11:30 at night. So it was a very long day for you, wasn't it?
It was.
But yes, So yeah, you can use it for both. There's a wild Pokemon in chat, everyone. Wiggity says, we got dogs. I had a nervous breakdown. Then I've been doing work on my house and on the remaining weekends. Yeah, it has been a bit like, no time for Pathfinder, I'm afraid. Pete still needs a genie. You've got till the end of September for the genie for Tharival and Friends 3. Which, again, you can find out information on Tharival's Twitter and also our Discord. For those that don't know. Tony says, I do miss RPGs. Miss the social RPG group that meets regularly for years. Yeah, you miss it, don't you? You miss just banging out with your mates, being silly. Wiki D says, well, the place this mini is coming from is nowhere near as superior as the Fabtoplius MLG, as it was supposed to be with me between the 12th and the 20th, and it's still not here. Flattery won't get you anywhere. I mean, I can't speak because the genie that I painted we don't sell either, so, you know, I was just being silly. Oh, Panda's crying.
Why?
John's fed him absolutely loads, and the greedy little smeg is sat in the corner crying, saying that he's hungry. It reminds me of Gizmo. Here you go, Panda. Look, I'll feed you.
So,
Oh, he's going to play rock, paper, scissors.
Chilcon.
Oh, I pressed the wrong button, that's why.
Chilcon at the weekend was good. Was nice to see a few faces from the Discord, and stream followers was also excellent. Had some good chats with some different people. Spoke to some folks for the first time ever, which was great, from other supplier type companies. Which was also good. View it as a success. The event was very good. Made some new contacts as well. So the chap on the stall next to us was a 3D sculptor. He's very. Ooh.
He's the bunny again. He's the bunny again. Is that because you won at rock, paper, scissors? Thank you, John. That's very kind. We've got loads of genies, Pete. We've got loads of genies in stock. Just type genie or gin or whatever it is.
Yeah.
In I think if you put genie, you might get more into the search bar on the website, and they should all pop up.
Yeah. Yeah, the bloke next to us, a 3D designer. He was very interesting, and had some awesome things. He had a lucky dip on his stall, so had a go on his lucky dip. I've got a couple of miniatures which I think I might put together and paint one of those in the not too distant future, so we can show you some of that, but I can't show you right now because I left it in the other room. But we're not going to be stocking them as such. Well,
someone else is not telling me.
Yeah, well, I'd forgotten this until just now. So, do you remember a little while ago that this is? You remember when I got home yesterday and I was like giving you a kind of rundown? And I said I'm sure there's some other things that I meant to tell you, but I can't remember what they are right now, and they'll come back to me.
It's really the only reason we stream. We say it's for the community, but it's just so that I can find out what's going on in Mr MLG's brain. Go on, my darling, you tell me.
So. We got approached by that company, didn't we? And they were trying to get us to the one that was trying to get us to stock 3D printed minis from a variety of providers. Do you remember? And they sent us those samples, the little orcs. Like, they sent us 2 half-orc minis, and I didn't really like either of them, so we never really progressed with it any further. Well, the chap that was on the stall next door that was telling me about his thing, he sells his printed minis and has them printed by that company, and he was explaining a bit more about how it works and how as the sculptor that it actually works out alright for him, that he doesn't have to have the production cost and they do it for him, and then like stores like us still get them at a reasonable rate that we can then pass them on to customers at a good price. So
I didn't think we were getting any more Rangers in because we've got no room for them, and we were trying to, save some money.
yeah, I've not committed to anything, but we might possibly have a little look at having some other figures. So we might have another look at their catalogue together and see if there's anything that we like the look of. Because you'd know.
Well, there will be stuff that we like the look of. That's why we're not allowed to look.
Because I like looking at stuff, and I like getting your input on what you think to things and stuff like that. And then
this is what got us into the trouble in the first place. This is why this is shot number 3.
And we haven't told everybody on the stream that we're going to get some radio-controlled cars in from Tamiya.
No, we haven't told everybody that. No, we haven't.
So
yeah. That's something else that you did.
Yeah, because when the guy came, he didn't even try and talk me into it. I already kind of had in my mind.
No, they don't need to talk you into it, do they?
Yeah. No, because I'd already been thinking about it. Because we get loads of people coming in the shop and asking us if we've got any, and then I have to turn them down and send them off to other model shops in other towns because we don't stock it. And then I thought, well, why don't we'll just get a couple, and then we can say, well, this is what we've got, but we can order you anything out of this catalogue. So that's what we're going to do. So if you want a quality radio controlled car from high quality manufacturing type companies like the Japanese company Tamiya that make excellent quality stuff, then you will very, very soon be able to order those through Mighty Lancer Games.
Pete says, I have 23 radio-controlled cars. I don't need any more. I think you need to get it to 25 or 30. You can't leave it at 23. Yeah. Kind of number's that?
Yeah, they're rookie numbers, Pete. You've got to push those numbers up. It's they're pretty cool as well. I always wanted. This is obviously part of the thing. Always wanted when I was little, and before I got into making Warhammer and any of the other awesome miniature type ranges, Dungeons and Dragons, and all the other stuff that we love now. Before I got into any of that, I was a modeler, so Tamiya and Airfix and other manufacturers out there, Revell and things. So I used to love their stuff, and I used to spend hours looking at the Tamiya catalogue, and every Christmas I would add on my Christmas list the Tamiya Monster Boogie, which was a Volkswagen Beetle with huge off-road monster truck tyres and things, because it was a kit. You had to build the car as a kit. It didn't come as a complete thing that you could drive away out of the box. You had to build it before you could play with it, and that obviously had even more excitement potential for me. And I never got one. Never got a Monster Beetle when I was little. And
you all got your violins out.
Yeah. So still, apparently, it went away for a little while, but now it's back, and you can still get one. You can still get a Monster Beetle. So we're going to get some Tamiya radio-controlled cars in for the shop, and a couple of different accessories. And we're also getting not a huge range, but a slightly expanded than we have previously range of introductory airbrushes from Badger as part of the same order, because I thought we really should, because we've had people coming in the shop and asking for them. So we're going to get some of those. Had a lady in today.
How are you getting on with yours, Moxie? How are you getting on with your airbrush? Pete and Jay are having the same thoughts. Pete says you need a racetrack at the shop, and Jay says, can we race them around the shop? We actually have a Scalextrics, which is yours, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which we can also order in. We can order in Scalextrics if anybody ever wanted any. And we said
Corgi.
that. And Corgi, yeah. We just don't stock it in the shop because there's no room. And we set your scale electrics up, didn't we, from the 80s in the orangery. And it is huge. What are your cars?
They're Mercedes touring cars. It's Le Mans 24 hour.
Oh, of course.
Is the set, and they light up and everything.
Tony says, I love Tamiya paints. They're gorgeous and you can thin them and clean the brushes with water. Brilliant paints. Yeah, we sell Tamiya paints. Crafty says, Monster Beetle? What Reaper code is that? Silly
It's
Crafty.
77137. Large June Beetle, I think it is. Not 44137. I do apologise.
Any paint shake? You weren't here earlier, were you, Wicked D? You weren't here earlier for the giant rant about Green Stuff World. No, is the very, very short answer to that.
Yeah.
I don't even think they're coming in this order anyway, if it ever actually turns up. Konoko says, I'm guessing that there's a monster beetle inbound towards the shop. I don't know, is that what we've ordered?
No, I don't think we're actually getting a monster beetle.
Then why not?
Because we're getting some other cool cars instead. Because when I was talking to the chappie, and I told him as one of the first things that I said to him that I wanted to get some radio control cars, he dissuaded me from ordering the Monster Beetle and a couple of other cars because he showed me sales figure things that suggested that, despite the fact that I think they're cool as beans, that they don't sell particularly well. And he said, seeing as you're only going to have a limited range in stock, it is, yeah, he's a good guy. So seeing as we're only getting a limited range in stock, he said maybe you should go with these ones because they're the ones that people buy the
Did he
best.
say, stop being a child and look at this from a business point of view?
Yeah, we are getting a Scooby-Doo. Not a Scooby-Doo as in like Scooby-Doo, where are you? But a Scooby-Doo, Subaru and Pretzel.
I asked Moxie how his airbrush was going, and do you know what Moxie's reply is?
He's broken it.
I broke it. I threaded the nozzle. I don't even know what that means. Which one did you get, Moxie? Because we might be able to get you some spares that we could repair it. Moxie, you want that paint?
Didn't want it. Have you thrown it on the floor, my lovely?
Yeah, it's just joining everything else that's going on here. I've even pulled the blob off my pointy stuff.
J-Star, I couldn't run a game shop as I wouldn't sell anything. I'd take it all home. Yeah,
He does, Jay.
That's why you need to order multiples of things so you can have spares to take home and try out.
And he tries to convince me with things like, oh, yeah, I must want to show people what it's like and I can unbox it on the streams. Like, don't give me that nonsense, boy.
Oh, look at that. Made a right mess of her eyes.
That's it, Crafting. That's it for research purposes. Honest love.
Yeah.
He even tries that really old one of, I've had it for ages. Like,
I've been a good boy today. I've saved some money today. So I've had a couple of boxes of Tyrannid models in my little kind of wish list pile for a while, and then somebody has brought some trading models that are already built. So I've replaced my brand new ones with some trading models that save some money. Proud of me, aren't you? You can tell.
Well.
John the Templar wants you to say their name.
Oh, sorry. John the Templar! John the Templar! John the Templar! Hi, John! Hi, John! Hi, John the Templar! Whoop, whoop.
Why did you just
Oh, I don't know.
grin to yourself?
I'm in a good mood.
You're still thinking about your Tyranids, and you just got lost.
Yeah, sorry. I've properly read it. Just put too much paint all over her face.
You've only got 5 minutes left. There's a Pokemon in chat, everybody.
And now I've got red in her hair and all sorts of stuff. It's all going wrong. So tomorrow night, there's a couple of things because how long have we got before the end of the month? It's the 22nd today, so next Monday will be the 29th. How many days are in this month? 31. So I've got tonight, tomorrow, and Wednesday, and then next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, to get a couple of things finished before the end of the month. So I've got to get this lady finished before the end of the month.
She's end of September.
Oh, end of September. Yeah, but for red.
Oh, for red, yes, sorry.
Right, so I've got this lady to finish before the end of the month, so this week. I want to paint need to base my Parasite of Mortrex for the Great MLG brush off for flying. If we'll talk about the Great MLG brush off briefly in a second.
Pete the Hydrator wants you to say their name.
Pete the Hydrator. Pete the Hydrator. Pete the Hydrator. Pete. Yeah, so paint this lady, base the Tyranids, and also
Pete the Hydrator loves this stream.
we love it too. We love it when you all come and watch us. It's ace. I have a start collecting box of Tyranids that I want rid of. They're yours if you want them. That would be awesome, Tony. Sure we can sort something out for that. Can sort something. Moxie says, I got the Green Stuff World 0.3mm. I took it apart to clean it. Attempted to attach the nozzle back with the tiny spanner, turned it too hard, and the nozzle won't attach now. Well, if you get down to the shop at all, Moxie, if you want to drop it in, then I will get in touch with the Green Stuff World and see if we can sort anything out for you. Because, we'll do our best. See if we can, because they're pretty good at sending stuff out. It's just UPS are rubbish at actually delivering it to us. So we'll try that. What was I saying? Painting schedule. So I've got this lady, got Tyranids to do, and I also want to paint my Harlequin Death Jester before Thursday, because I'm going to play a kill team with my Harlequins on Thursday. So tomorrow night, I'm going to put this lady to one side. Now we've given her a base coat. I'm quite happy with how she looks so far, to be fair. She just needs all this blending in and some highlights and stuff, and then she'll be done. So dead easy. We'll get that fixed up. So I'm going to put her on one side until after I have painted my Death Jester, which is in my bag because I brought it home from the shop earlier on. It is undercoated, so that shouldn't take too long. We'll get on to that. It's mostly black. Might be able to get most of that finished in the hour tomorrow, and then we can get on with basing and finishing this lady next week. Sounds good, doesn't it? I know what I'm doing. So yeah, Great MLG brush off. Bear with me a second. Got my mini over here. So, the Great MLG brush off community initiative. The Great MLG brush off is to paint something each month that fits within a certain theme, and the theme for August, nearly said July then. The theme for August is flying. So I have painted a Parasite of Mortrex, which is this beastie, but he needs his base doing because at the moment he looks a bit weird with a stark white base when it's got all this lovely tone and texture going on. And I've just noticed he must have picked up a couple of chips in the box. He's going to need a little bit of touching up there. Contrast paint for the most part on this guy, and because it's so thin, Tony says quacktastic painting so far. Because contrast paint's so thin, it can sometimes take a couple of knocks pretty easy. And I painted this guy while we were on holiday, so he needs a varnish. But this is my entry for flying, and he just needs his base finishing off. and a couple of little touch-ups, and he is done. So he's going to get out on the painting table now. So I don't forget to sort him out before the end of the month. And then Mrs MLG is going to prepare us a beautiful video, as usual, of showcasing everybody's amazing paint jobs. It's 9:01. So thank you very much, everybody, for joining us. We're going to go and watch the new Game of Thrones TV series.
Are we?
Whatever it is, the dragon thing with the Targaryens. I can't remember what it's called.
Are we? Is that what's happening? House
Yeah,
of
yeah.
Dragon nonsense?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, House of Dragons. We're going to go and give it a go. It's the first episode this evening. I was a massive Mrs MLG is a star, Tony, you're right. I don't know. Because you put the video together and you're awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, House of Dragons starts tonight. We're going to go and watch that. And tomorrow night, I will give you my review with no spoilers, just in case anybody hasn't watched it. We'll tell you what it was. I really loved Game of Thrones. Thought that was fantastic. Apart from them last couple of episodes, they were a bit... But join us tomorrow from 6 PM. Give you a quick rundown of what I think to the new series. And we'll be painting a Harlequin Death Jester for 40k. So thank you very much, everybody. Lovely to see you all.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone. Bye.